Hello everybody, this is a top-down analysis for the Forex market of this month, the month of April. You might remember that I had shared this, the big currency shifts that are going to happen. And this is the list of the top 4 strongest currency and the top 4 weakest currencies over the next like 10 years. And well, let's have a quick look here. These are the strong currencies: Australian dollar, New Zealand, CAD and Swiss. The first 3 are commodity currencies, and the fourth one was a typical safe haven harbor in Europe, the Swiss franc. Now the bottom 4 the weakest of all of them is the Japanese yen, followed by the dollar, the euro, and then the British pounds. Now let's have a look now at the current charts, looking at the higher time frames to get an idea what is going on in respect of these currency shifts that are supposed to happen over the next couple of years or decade. Now this is the euro dollar. So the euro dollar, basically the euro dollar is stuck in a range here still, right? So we are here in a range, and it looks very bearish actually. So it looks like the dollar is getting stronger against the euro. It has tried to run here above the 21, it got rejected, so that looks very bearish. And if we break to a new low, like if this monthly wick gets broken lower, well then these are fantastic stop run levels. Then we might actually see the par level, and we might see a spike of the par level. This might then be the low of the euro dollar for then that the dollar basically becomes weak over the next 10 to 15 years against the euro. Now let's have a look at a couple of other pairs. So let's have a look at the euro against the yen. So the yen is the weak currency, right? Of the weakest of all of them. Against even a weak euro, well, that looks very bullish, right? So a lot of yen weakness, and we can see that actually around across all other currency pairs. That's an S1 pattern, by the way, on the weekly chart. And what we see here in the monthly, well, we see a spike bar, right, with a long upper wick. So what we see here is that this monthly bar is testing this stop run level up here, and price got rejected. So in the next, what we see now is a pullback. Well, this pullback might even go deeper. So in the next run, and that establishes actually another stop run level, right? So now we've got a double top here level. Well, this is a pristine level, right, for the euro to excel against an even weaker yen. Let's have a look now at the Swiss. So the Swiss is a safe harbor, right, currency in Europe, and this is what we see, right? It's really strong here, the Swiss. So this is going down, and the Swiss is really strong against the euro. Again here we are sitting, well, we can take that out, we had a small pullback, right? So it's now sitting just in front of the par level. The par level is another important level, and then this important wick low. So we might actually see a lot of down movement here. Well, this is poised to go lower, and this offers great trading opportunities. And we see the euro Swiss, like for many years, it's in a downtrend. Well, it's currently in a sideways price activity, but with this current geopolitical crisis in the Ukraine, well, we might actually see that the Swiss is getting very strong here against the euro. So we basically see this here, like the euro is weak, right, against most of the currencies. Again here against the CAD. So the CAD is a commodity currency. Again, this is very bearish, right? And we are running here, well, this current month that has just opened actually, right? This bar is already running here for this important level, and the next one coming up, and the next one is coming up. Very bearish here, so it looks a lot for CAD strength here. Now let's have a look at the Kiwi. Kiwi is another commodity currency. And what we have here is, well, that's an S1 pattern on the weekly chart. A price here on the monthly, well, found resistance at the 200. This is a bullish chart with an bullish S1 pattern. And if price can actually leave the 200 apart and break away, well, again here we've got a lot of bullish potential over the next coming months. What we see actually in most of those pairs, that the Corona spike bar, which is this one in March 2020, we see that in a lot of currencies, that the trend reversed from that event on. And that was not just a single event, that was basically a very important point in time, the Corona spike. But even if it's over, well, this has changed the overall trend picture. And whenever something fundamentally changes, well, we see a lot of movements to happen. Now, an interesting chart is the US yen. So a currently strong pair, the US against a very weak yen. Well, this is how it looks like, right? It offers fantastic trading opportunities. If a chart is trending that strongly, this again is an S1 pattern long, and we're just approaching here an important level to be broken higher, and there's a lot of potential for long opportunities here. Now let's have a look at the New Zealand yen, so a strong currency against a weak yen. Well, we see it, right? What's happening? This is a consolidation. It's even an S1 consolidation with a second entry opportunity, and this is what comes out of it: a series of green weekly bars. Overall, on the monthly, well, we've got another S1 pattern. So we've got a pattern, a weekly pattern within a monthly pattern, and as it's a monthly S1, well, this offers a lot of potential to go much higher than we saw. This again is the Corona spike bar. Let's have a look at pound. So pound is a weak one, right, against a cat, a strong cat. Well, this is what we get basically, right? It looks very bearish. This is a consolidation. We didn't actually see a lot of impact here of the Corona, right, event. Well, we see a big bar with two big wicks, but it's not very excitable here. But this is in a downtrend. That's a consolidation. It's a trend following consolidation on the overall way down. And again here, a lot of opportunity when these levels are run over. Let's have a look now at AUD New Zealand. So both are very strong currencies, right? Just to remember here, Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar are very strong, and my guess is that the Australian dollar is even stronger than the Kiwi. Now this is what we see here currently, right? AUD New Zealand. So it looks like the AUD is actually out. Well, currently it is outperforming the Kiwi, and it's about to attack here the first level. And if this gets broken, let's just assume it gets broken. We are very close here now. If that gets run over, well, then these next levels are magnets, and we might actually see a big green bar or a series of green bars showing us AUD strength against Kiwi weakness. Both are strong, but it looks like the Australian dollar is much stronger than the Kiwi. Now, pound New Zealand. It's a little bit a special chart, because what we see here, let's just make that bigger. What we see here is double pressure. We've got two patterns. It's an S1 pattern short, followed right after another S1 pattern short. And it looks like we are just now, it took a long time basically here, right, to develop some follow through. And again here, we're attacking this low, right? If this low gets broken, because that's a double pressure, these are two patterns going in the same direction. And well, the power of both patterns is thought, right, in current price. If these current wicks here get broken lower, well, then we have these levels to run for, and there's a lot of short potential here as well. So exciting times ahead. I mean, these are higher time frame charts, so right, so there's no hurry about it. This will take many months and even many years. So these big currency shifts, I believe, that are going to happen. Well, this should happen over the next 10 to 15 years. So it's time to get prepared. Thank you.